Welcome to another edition of MetsXMFanZone Live Podcast. We are here to give you guys all of your latest New York Mets live streams, news feeds, and much, much more. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about today's lineup. We're going to give you guys my predictions, my betting. If you are a big-time bettor or if you like betting, you guys could check out my live streams always on the website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org, and I give you all of my game reactions right here on our live podcast. So, what did my people did here? Okay. All right, so we're going to give you guys the lineup card for today's game. Now, if you guys would like to see the New York Mets versus the Houston Astros, today's game does go live on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. MetsXMFanZone.org is the ultimate destination for your Met live streams. If you guys would like to check it out, and all of the details is in our links provided, you guys can check it out. We give you ad-free, commercial-free. We give you great high quality of live streams. Plus, you get to see 24/7 access of SNY Network. And with that, you also get every Mets game every day, all season long, for just $14.99 a month. And you guys could check out our memberships by going on to MetsXMFanZone.org. We are going to cover for the next 20 minutes. We're going to give you guys my game reactions. If you are first-time bettors, for the rest of this month, we are doing promo code MetsXMFanZone1. You get a $5 free $5 free play when you bet only on you're in the week of last week. Also, that we did make a mistake on the betting. It's MetsXMFanZone 1, and it's only for a Met parlay. It's not for a baseball parlay. It's only for a Met parlay. And FanDuel and Fanatics are the ones that are giving us the promo to make that happen to all of our viewers. So make sure that you share, like, and subscribe. And plus, if you win, we will either call a big shout out on the podcast, or if you would like to email us, you can email us at MetsXMFanZone.org to tell us that you won with our betting techniques. So make sure that you guys are watching full through until the very end, because we got a special notification for you guys. So let's get into today's game. Now I'm gonna read the lineup card, and then I'm gonna pick my top 3 selected players for the game. Now, again, you could get today's game on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. When you become a member, you could download our app through iOS and through Android, and you could catch all of your game reaction on the website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org, because we give you no advertisements, no TV providers, no pop-ups, no ad restrictions, no ad blockouts. No matter where you are, you can get the live streams, and you can cast them on all your devices. And plus, all these apps are going away with it. We're not. We are now official on all of our platforms, so you guys can check it out by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. Also, in our profile on all of our social medias, you'll be able to find the link in them too, because somebody asked us earlier today on how to get it. If you go to our profile, you'll be able to select the link. It will be on there, and you could go to the live stream when it becomes available. Plus, it is always available because it's 24/7 live stream. So it's a 24/7 live VOD on there. And it just takes you right to the streams. You don't have to worry about your annoying advertisements and free shit. You can just pop on in, and you just sign up for a membership, and you just get the live access with basically no hassle. So you don't have to worry about hassling and jostling and going all over the place and being a mumbling and bumbling. You guys can get it when you go onto the website. All right, so let's get into today's lineup. We got the New York Mets versus the Houston Astros. Game does start at 7:10, and you can get the live action at MetsXMFanZone.org. We got Ronald Blanco on the mound for the Houston Astros. He is 8-2 with a 2.34 ERA. He is right now the third best pitcher in baseball. What are we going to look forward to him in today's game? Now, they got the projection to be at 5.5. He does like to have the spin rate, which I noticed when watching tape on this guy. I mean, I don't know him very much because, you know, we are in the National League. I mean, both teams are in the National League, but with the Houston Astros, I mean, I haven't seen so much tape on him. But I do know on how good he is with the fastball. He likes to throw a lot of curveballs also too. He's not an off-speed pitcher or a sweeper type of pitcher, but he likes to attack very, very tight into the strike zone. What are we going to see in today's game? I think he's going to get hurt today. I really do. Why I say that is because, again, he is a fastball hitter, a fastball pitcher. And our Met hitters like to go for the fastball. See the Mets attack the fastball very quite often. And the Mets always get other pitchers in trouble because the Mets are very good in hitting right now. They are solid. They are number one in defense in baseball and also in offense. So, I mean, the New York Mets are looking good with the bat. Pitching, okay, it's 50-50, but I mean, it depends on who's going to be out there for the bullpen. Now, breaking news alert, I will actually say this before we go into the lineup, that Drew Smith is now officially out for the remaining of the year. He's going for Tommy John surgery. Obviously, when you go for Tommy John, that's a season-ending injury. So he will be out for the remaining of the season. The Mets are looking to bring up a couple of guys. I don't know who they really have active just yet. We'll probably get word on this in probably before game time. I don't have my earpiece in, so my producer really can't tell me. But I'll tell you guys one thing, that we do know that there are a couple of really good pitchers down in the minors that the Mets are looking to bring up. So they're probably going to bring back Norzak, from what I know. But anybody else, I don't know just yet. So I'll have all that notification probably during game time. And we probably might hear it during game time too. So here at Citi Field, you know, we always get to hear some stuff and whatnot. So probably every time after my live stream. So hopefully we'll get to hear some news on that. So going back to Blanco. So I would go with a projection they have it at 5.5. I'm going to go at 8. Just to kind of be on the safe side. If you are going to go and bet against the New York Mets, I would go at that flat of 5.5. I wouldn't go over or under, just stay at 5.5. Don't do an alternative spread on it. Then let's go with Jose Quintana. Now, Quintana has had a really good start. What are we going to see out of Quintana in today's game? He had 2 good last starts. Not only did he pitch very good against these teams, I do think that Quintana could come out and bounce back into the mix here. Go with another good start here. They have it projected to be at 5.5 also. I'm gonna stay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the 5.5, taking an alternative spread over on the over. They have it. If you go on to pitchers and you go where their numbers are, go on the over, not with the under. And Jose Quintana is 3 for 5 with a 4.55 4.58 ERA. I'm sorry, with 68 strikeouts. So we'll get to see on what he could do in today's game. He's very good with the slider. He's good with the off-speed pitch. You're going to see that a lot thrown in his repertoire in today's game. So expect to see Quintana have a really good start yet again. And if you're going to call on pitchers, what I would do here, go with the tie. I think the bullpen is going to be that deal breaker here in this game. Go with the tie. Don't go with any winning pitchers. Straight through. All right, so let's give you today's lineup. Now, we got for Houston, leading up, we got Jose Altuve. Batting second, we Yonan Alvarez. Batting fourth, Yadier Diaz. Batting fifth, Jake Myers. Batting sixth, Jeremy Pena. Batting seventh, Mauricio Dubron. Batting eighth, Chaz Mosrick. Then we got batting ninth is Joey Lapido. Then we got now we got your New York Mets. And we got batting first, leading off, Francisco Lindor. Batting second, and having a good run, playing second right now, and that's Brendan Nimmo. Batting third, JD Martinez. Then we got batting fourth, Pete Alonso. Batting fifth will be Francisco Alvarez, which I find very interesting. I didn't think that they would go and bring in Tavares in this one. But he is batting fifth. And then batting sixth, we got Tyrone Taylor. Batting seventh, we got Mark Vientos. Then we got batting eighth is Jeff McNeil. And then batting ninth, we got Harrison Bader. So that's the lineup for today's game. Now, do I think Quintana is going to have a good start here? Again, expect to see the fastball. Expect to see the off-speed pitch a little bit. Expect to see the curveball a lot in this one. Now, who am I going to take as my number one spot? And that's going to be Jose Altuve. Always a Met killer. Always likes to hit well off of us. I'm going to go with 3 hits with 3 RBIs. Then, as my number 2 guy, I will go with Yonan Alvarez. Yonan Alvarez is also another guy that hasn't really seen much of the New York Mets. But with that being said, I think this is going to be a good pitching matchup for Alvarez. I'm going to go with 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases with 2 walks. I do think that there's going to be very effectiveness around the base pads in this matchup. So expect to see 2 stolen bases, 2 walks, 2 RBIs. And just so you guys know, if you guys are trying to bet this or if you're going to mix match it in somehow, go with the alternatives. Then we got my third guy will be Jake Myers. Now, what am I going to see with Jake Myers in today's game? I mean, if I look at it this way, if Quintana has a really good fastball in this one, expect to see a couple strikeouts on Jake. But if he's going to go with the off-speed pitch, which Quintana does very often, he could probably get into bad matchup in here. I do think that in this one, I'm going to go with 3 hits with 3 RBIs as well for Jake Myers. He's a good hitter. He's a good pull hitter also as well, going from the opposite field direction. He's at .771 there. His batting average against the New York Mets is at .500. So if I'm going to go with anybody, pick Jake Myers as my number 3 guy. Oh. Okay. Now, let's go with your New York Mets. Now, starting number 1, I'm going to go with Francisco Lindor. I think Lindor has been super hot as of lately. Looking really good. I like on how he's at the leadoff spot. Everybody says it. He's good there. I think he's good there as well. And he's been hitting. I mean, fantastic. It's just he's looking really good there at the leadoff spot. He's got 21 of 28 in his last couple of starts. I mean, what are we going to see out of him in today's game? I'm going to go with home run, 2 RBIs, a walk, and a stolen base. If he very well keeps up the momentum that he is doing, he's going to get all of those. So you're going to bet on those. Then we got Francisco Alvarez is going to be my number 2 guy. So what am I going to expect to see out of Francisco Lindor coming in this game? I'm going to go with home run and 1 RBI. He's always a threat at the plate. When the ball comes in very tight into the strike zone, what is he going to do? Always go for home runs. He's a power hitter. He's a good hitter. Expect to see him being very patient at the plate also as well. So he could probably give you a walk sometime in this game. But I'm going to go with a home run with 1 RBI. Obviously, that's considered a home run. But I do think that he might go a little up. I think he might go just a little bit up here on the RBI ratio, so probably go with the alternative spread of 1 plus RBI, because I think Alvarez could go easily maybe 3 plus, because he always tends to do that each and every game. And I mean, Alvarez is probably one of the best hitters there when he is healthy, so expect to see Alvarez go up on the RBIs. Then my number 3 guy, I'm going to go with Mark Vientos. What am I going to see in Mark Vientos today's game? Does very well against the left side of the plate also as well. Very patient player. Not in the last 3 games. You're starting to see on how good he really is in regards to the power with the bat. He's laying off on a lot of pitches right now. So that's really good for him because he's starting to see the ball very well at the plate. What am I going to see in this matchup? I'm going to go with a home run with 3 RBIs also as well. If he got guys on base, he could be able to execute and have some good, valuable at-bats here. I'm going to go with the opposite field direction home runs. 2. I would like to see 2 coming out of Mark Vientos in this matchup. However, I got to project it at 1, but put the 1 plus going on the over. So that's my top 3 guys for today's game. Now, if you guys would like to see today's game, you guys can check it out on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. We give you TV provider free. We give you no advertisements, no pop-ups. All you have to do is subscribe to a subscription, and you're in. And you can take it no matter where you are. No restrictions, no blackouts. It has really great quality of our streams, and you can take it on the go with you, and you can download our app by going to Android and I become a subscriber because we have it on our streams on there as well. And today's game, we got the New York Mets versus the Houston Astros. Game does start at 7:10, and you guys can catch out all the live action on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. We'll see you guys real soon. Be safe. Be well. We're going to put the score for today's game. The New York Mets win 9-7, and I think the Mets are going to win in this game, in this matchup also as well. Grimace is still alive, and just so you guys know, if you guys would like to get our Grimace gear, we are now finally going to be putting Grimace products on our show. It will be in our shop by going to Macari, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, on all of our shops. We are live on all of them. If you guys would like to get your Grimace gear today, we are finally, and also we were going to hear the release today of, oh my God, you guys going to hear it by our second baseman, Jose. Forgot his last name. But he will be premiering his song on the show. So you guys will be singing it on today's game. We'll see you guys real soon. Be safe, be well. Let's go, Mets.